Stongo. Hello. I work with Edwin Marshall and Delaney Pinnock, and unfortunately they're not able to be here today. Delaney teaches high school, our language in the high schools, and it's Friday and they didn't let him out today. And we have a community class starting on Monday, and so Edwin's kind of getting everything together for that. So again, my apologies. But what I wanted to speak about today is kind of what we're doing at the Seminole Language Department. And so some of the things that we do, first of all, as a language department, like I mentioned, Edwin Marshall is doing community classes every Monday, starting this week. And then Delaney, he teaches at public school. So anyone heard of Varnum High School? And that's where Delaney teaches the Seminole language or the Muskogee language at, is in Varnum in the public schools. And they give him 2 hours every day to teach the language to the students. The power of social media to perpetuate the language has kind of been what we're focusing on right now. And so now we focus, since September of 2018, we've had 36,600 minutes, which for a lot of people may not seem like a lot, but we're a tribe of 19,000 at the Seminole Nation. That equates to roughly 105 hours watched. That equates to 610 hours watched, which is an increase of what we had from about 637%. And so even you can break that down even more to 50 hours a month of people looking at our videos, our instructional videos in the language, perpetuating the language, funny videos, just getting the language out there. People watch those videos 50 hours a month. And so one of our top videos that we made was the 5 Little Monkeys video. Has anyone seen our 5 Little Monkeys video? Awesome. But I appreciate that. Our 5 Little Monkeys video was just a simple video.
Woodkee Chucky been jumping on the bed, humming all the day, getting bumped his head.
They had our director in front of, is actually in our sound studio, gray background, real simple, and an animation of a monkey. Everyone knows the 5 Little Monkeys song, right? 5 little monkeys jumping on a bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
No more monkeys.
Yeah, exactly.
Chucky called the doctor and the doctor said, no more woodkee jumping on the bed.
The reach of that song was 32,397 people watched that video. Again, we have a tribe of 19,000. So over 3 times the amount of our tribe watched that video. Who do you think our top audience was? Men, women? Men over here, women over here? If you think men watched the video more than women, raise your hand. No, women watched the video more than men? Yeah, you'd be right. I asked my wife that question last night, and she nailed it. I said, why would women watch the video about monkeys jumping off the bed more than men? And she said, it's a no-brainer. They're taking care of their kids. They want their kids to watch it. And so then I broke it down even more. The age group was 35 to 44. Again, mothers and their child. And then the second highest audience was mothers again, aged 25 to 34. And then the third, women again, aged 45 to 54. And you think about it, we're a matrilineal society. We're Creek, we're Seminole. Our women are held in the highest regard in our ceremonial ground, and they're our matriarchs. Everything through them, life flows. My whole point to that is there's a whole audience on social media, and you can get the statistics, the insights of target people that's watching your videos through Facebook, through YouTube, Instagram. They're all available, and this just kind of helps give you a snapshot of who's paying attention to your videos. For a tribe of 19,000 to have 32,000 people watch just one video, how did we get that reach? How did we get our footprint out there? And our social media, our communications department was a big part of that. The social media department has thousands of people that like their page, and they shared the video for us. No brainer. If I worked for Creek Nation, I would hope the tribe would share the language department's post. Same with UG. I told the tribe would share the post. If you work for Chickasaw Nation, I would hope the tribe would share the post of the language department. The second contributor was the Seminole Nation Museum, which I'm glad the museum supports the language department in our endeavor to share the language. But the third one, and it's pretty logical, you know, Seminole Nation Communication Department, Seminole Nation Museum, sharing our post. But the third one kind of took me by surprise. The third most shared site was the University of Texas at Arlington, the Native American Student Association program. I don't know anyone that goes to that school, but they had the third biggest footprint in supporting the Seminole Nation Language Department's videos last year. Then the fourth one and the fifth one, I attribute to Delaney Pinnock as one of our teachers. Delaney Pinnock is, again, our teacher that works in the public school with Varnum Public Schools. And he has a clothing line and a business he calls Dims the Jots. And number 4 share was from that page. And then also Varnum Public Schools, the school that we're actively in, had the most shares as well. Just last month, we reached over 8,038 people in the last 28 days for a 19,000 member tribe. That's half our population. And then our posts have also engaged 2,663 people, which means someone's commented, actively shared, liked, promoted one of them posts. 5,936 times one of our videos was watched in at least 3 seconds. So that tells me at least our video content, what we're doing in the language department, is being watched and is being viewed. So now the big question is, what are we going to do with that? We've reached our goal, I would think, of what Joe Kuhn wanted us to do in perpetuating the language. Now it's up to our department again to continue on that role and to continue on that mission to make speakers. So, Bado.